Welcome back to MXC, where a storm has rolled in.
Transporting asset.
There's no power and all the dinosaurs are flagged as orange. You love it. Love to see it. What's damaged? See, that's like the biggest danger of these storms is the power cuts make everything appear red and you can't actually see what is broken. Very, very concerning. Can't tell where this injury is. That sucks. Okay. Okay, so you are assigned to one spot. What about you? Also assigned to the same one spot. So we could... well, there it is. I was going to say we could assign these to these ranger posts, but... at some point, it's... not useful. Okay, more damage. Now we gotta play the where's the wrench game. Not the best game we've ever played. Okay, another surface wounds injury. We can get they're already on the way. What's damaged? We got damage here. Oh, it occurs to me for the first time in a long time, I'm in a position to move that control center out of the way. Let's do that. Surely this won't mess anything up while the storm is pounding us. Okay, we got more damage. Okay, damage to the quarantine pen is not terribly important. So we can ignore that for now. We got more damage over here. 3. Yeah, 3's got task slots left. Can you fix the gate? Alright, who died? Galley old age? Yeah. That's fine.
Delivery complete.
We've got more injuries. Okay, you're still on your way to medicate the Draco. Fine. Do we have another one over here? Yeah, second injury in here, but... Excuse me, are you... Oh, that's the ranger team. Yeah, medical's on it. Great. Okay. Good. Okay. Another corpse. Great. I mean, it's not, but whatever. Okay, power's repaired. That's rebuilt. Storm is over. I want to make sure that moving the center is not going to affect anything with the guest. It shouldn't. I say that. I never fully trust it because we've been betrayed by at least the Biosyn, I believe it was the Biosyn Science Center that attracts guests for whatever reason. So I don't trust anything anymore.
Asset transportation in progress.
Okay, things are basically back up here. So we're missing this shop here. This section of the park, small as it is essentially... I mean, it's essentially complete, but it might need more amenities. A little bit of red is probably a sign that this isn't too bad. We'll get a better chance by looking at the... Or a better grasp of that by looking at this. Yeah, essentially we can see 93%. The difference is the 67. So it might be that last 7% is over there, but I'm pretty sure 7% difference... Yeah, it's all down there. 7% difference is not significant enough to be worth correcting yet. What's still damaged? This gate is still set to be fixed. That gate's still set to be fixed. Okay, dinosaurs. We got Struthies. Oh shit, we had a mission here. I totally forgot these. Let's get these out really quickly. We got 2 minutes. We should be able to finish this. This should be fine. That's the Struthi pen, right? Yeah. Okay, there's the 3 we need. And then what do we need to get working on today? So we were doing what? We got fish, amphibian fossils. We're working on Styracosaurus and then finishing up para. Yeah, okay. So we can finish the para. Get a good start on Styrac. Let's do that. In terms of research, looks like we got a new vaccine available. I'm going to just prioritize that then, because I do want to get that done. And maybe we do a dig if there's something that we can do. Styrac 5. Perfect. All right, there's everything.
Asset
And we just wait.
transportation underway.
Now, do we have anything else waiting to get synth? We got enough Corythosaurs for it to work, enough Dryosaurs. Those are all fine. We could do more Camaros. Still only the one Notosaurus. But I think we're basically waiting to push out Para. So I think that's fine. Well, we missed the bonus. We waited too long to release him. Number of dinosaurs in the park is probably a good one here. We got Paras ready to go, so we'll do that one.
The more space we develop, the more dinosaurs we need to keep things.
Yeah, 12 more dinosaurs in the park. That's a lot, but we should be able to finish it. Maybe not with the bonus. On account of it being abasted. 75% thirsty on these Paras. It's pretty rough. But, as we've seen, that's true of almost every species. Many of these species are not easily, not very viable. Here, we get one clutch before we have to rest. Fine. But then in terms of research, where did we leave off? So we had everything up to heavy fences. Honestly, don't think we'll be doing lagoons or aviaries at all. I haven't decided. Currently, I'm not planning not to, but we'll evaluate that. We can always you can always research the lagoon or the aviary and just not the viewing galleries and use the existing viewing galleries or tours to tour them. Zip lines could be okay. Yeah, like the dome viewing galleries are prohibitively expensive, so we're never going to use these. Which does give zip lines more of a niche than they'd have otherwise. We did all the big stuff here. We're just looking at luxury main thoroughfare, which I don't think we ever need. So essentially a lot of the basic research is like completed. I think we're done with essentially most of the research tree until we hire more scientists. I mean, we can do large amenities just to have them, but I'm not sure if we'll ever actually use large amenities. It's a large park. We have a lot of space, and large amenities are the least profitable, I think. I'm not completely sure. I know smaller ones are definitely way more profitable than medium and large, but that doesn't mean the medium and the large aren't similar. So there could be an argument for switching the mediums to larges at some point. For now, we don't worry about it. So everything should be back online. 100% ratings. 100% ratings here. 95% publicity rating. Don't know why that's 95%. Tail end of a recovery period, maybe? It looks like there's a publicity rating recovery in there, maybe. Oh, that's fine. So. You need a rest. Expedition's being run. Everybody else is doing their thing. 3 eggs. Fussy thirsty, fussy tolerant, fussy docile thirsty. Single viable egg. Pretty shit. Well, we work on breeding other things. We probably should bring in our first carnivore. I did some research. I think Carnotaurus is a really good choice. So I'm going to do it because I like it. Herrerasaurus also looks very good. So we're going to do that because I like it. Herrera is, yeah, buried under small carnivores too. So we got 2 little research nodes to do to unlock it. Which I think is fine. This will give us access to Sinosauropteryx. We definitely want Eutyrannus, I think. Because Eutyrannus seemed really good. And where's Euty live? Here. Yeah, so we'll probably target that for Eutyrannus. And then having Sinosauropteryx also ready to go is great. I'll have to check the genetics on Eutyrannus, but we know the profit margin on Euty is like really good for the investment. So if we dump like a dozen Euties into this park, it'd be pretty sick, I think. Genetically speaking, Eutyrannus does have 25% large appetite, 25% needy. Needy doesn't reduce lifespan, large appetite does. 25% is low enough that I'm not that concerned. Synth chance is 2 to 5 eggs, which is probably comparable to any other given creature. Yeah, the appeal per 1 million on Uranus is 568. That's fucking insane. That's absolutely ridiculous. 1,000% Uranus. Dude, the cryo would have to catch the Carno. The Carno would just outrun him. A sad little cryo would have to sit down and question what he's done in his life that he lost to somebody with such tiny arms. Alright, that's underway. In terms of fossils, we've got some fish, we've got some amphibians. We'll clear that out. More Styrac. Styrac is completed once we get a chance to process it, but the priority right now is going to be the Parasaurolophus, getting them established. Because there's no point in unlocking yet another genome if we're still working on establishing one of the other herds. So let's do another clutch here. If we get... We need 2 in this second clutch for this to be like decently releasable, because we only got 1 egg here. We need 4 paras. Damn it. What are you talking about? Carnotaurus is absolutely a real dinosaur. What do you mean? Oh, what the fuck? How did a Struthiomimus get in here? The Struthies are down here. This is the second time we've had an Ornithomimosaur like teleport to an entirely different section of the park. We had a Gallimimus teleport out of bounds, and now we've got the Struthiomimus somehow in this different pen. Entirely on the other side of where it's supposed to be. What the fuck? What a mystery. One... Yeesh! 1 fucking egg out of 6! That's brutal! They're all thirsty. I guess the desert penalty is probably plus 25% over what they already are, so that's probably 75% chance of thirsty. That's gotta be what's going on there. Alright, we'll hatch these one at a time. We'll release them into the holding pen here, sedate them, and then move them over when we actually have a stable herd of at least 4. And then we'll probably try to breed these up to like 6 or something, but it's pretty tough getting these established. Yeah, I definitely probably focus too much on like cohab and dietary matching than whether or not the species is actually going to be any good in the park without being able to mod the genome. Like I've taken it into consideration, but yeah, we could have done more. Alright, well, let's wait for this to all get done. Oh, we got a corpse. Hold on. What do we got? Oh, Jesus. Okay, the galleys are mad. Okay, we need galleys. Are they going to attack the fences? They can't break out, right? No. So let's just see if they attack or not. But we definitely need more Gallimimuses. So we got to pivot over to that. That's the new plan. Do galleys. Which means we need to get this egg out and sedated so that we can work on the Gallimimuses. Alright, let's do that. So we got to take care of the Gallimimuses first. So let's get the first batch here done. We do need the genetic specialist to do those. So there it is. Can we get this para sedated, please? Yes. Splat. So it looks like they've given us... Is this the... Yeah, that's the Jurassic World style para. The Death Valley Rana is that. Alright. Viable egg 7. Thirsty bad. But we could just hatch it just to get the herd numbers up. I mean, that's 5. Let's just do a second wave. Maybe. Let's get those out. Let's check. Oh, there's plants up here on top of this little mesa. That's fun. Anyway, let's check what the minimum social is here. 6 probably? That looks like a 6 to me. Do you actually see the number? I don't think you ever see the number except for in the hatchery, right? The hatchery actually tells you the exact number of what you need. Yeah, I watched the first season of Prehistoric Planet, of course. We'll leave this egg here until we get these galleys out. We need them right.
Asset being transferred.
Gallimimuses are being airlifted in. We're dealing with the existing ones beating themselves up here on the fences. That's another corpse. That is a Struthy. That's fine. Let's get another batch of galleys going when these ones are out. Well, we're hatching 5. 5 is 90%. So no, let's do para. Let's pivot back to para. After we get 4 or more paras in the park, then we can do the Gallimimuses. Because they're enough to be happy right now, so it's fine. We definitely need more because they're all dying, but we also need to not
Commenced.
have this para die of starvation and dehydration. Oh, that's weird. Did you see that? His comfort updated while we were paused. Strange. You done? You done kicking the fences, you big dumb chickens? Yeah, they're all fine. Great. The whole clutch is rotten. It's all thirsty paras. That sucks. So yeah, the paras are going to be kind of bad. We'll keep trying. We'll just get a minimum of like 5 of them out and do it that way. The point that we have the genome, we might as well keep struggling with this, I guess. What's the synth cost? Like, not bad. It's like 70k or something. I think that's pennies, effectively. Not the sound of my vehicle getting kicked around? I think so. I don't think that's the sound of another Gallimimus kicking a fence, at least. Fossils came in. Not that we can process them, but we can look at them. Cephalopods, osmium, more cephalopods. We never even processed the styrac we were sitting on, of course, but we might as well finish up the Carnotaurus fossils, because why not? So we'll grab you two, send you out. Give me that shit. Please. 2 eggs, please. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, this sucks. It's like... Actually, I'm wondering if it's 100% thirsty. This says 75, so no. What's the base game thirsty chance? Because we have the desert penalty. So these are 50% thirsty normally. So yeah, I guess the desert thirsty chance is only 25% bonus additional thirst. I wasn't sure if it was 25 or 50. Alright, well, let's try again. We have the opportunity to take a new contract, but I think it's better to try to finish the one we have. Thirsty, 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 thirsty. Are you fucking kidding me? That's 16 eggs in a row that were all thirsty. I do not believe the 75% chance is correct. I feel like it's 100%. It's not, because we've gotten a few. But, we've gotten 2. We've gotten 2 out of, like, fucking over 20 eggs. What the fuck? Ah. Okay. I'm thinking we need somebody else here to do fossil prep. Unavailable during task. Yes, because you're on an expedition. I think we'll put a point into this guy's genetics when he's back so we can process fossils. Because right now we're hugely backlogged just trying to get dinosaurs out and process fossils at the same time. And it's just not very efficient. I'm just going to keep doing batches until I get some eggs. Okay, another expedition's been completed. The para here is awake. I'm trying to get status info on it to make sure it's got food and water. It looks like it's thinking about hitting a fence instead of drinking, if that's the case. No, it did drink. Okay, great. Sedate it again. Please, knock him out. We're working on it, para. We're trying to get you friends, okay? God damn. So yes, we put a point of genetics into this guy. Make some headway on this backlog of fossils. We could pivot over and do Styracosaurus, since the paras are proving to be very stubborn. At least he never attacked the fence. He just kind of chilled. Okay, our person will be back in 40 seconds. Okay, well, the statistics swung back the other way. We got 4 viable eggs. Fussy social, docile. Fussy, docile, docile. Another fussy social, a regular fussy, and another fussy social. Only 1 thirsty egg in that entire clutch. I don't think that swung the odds completely back to 75%, but it's certainly made up for quite a bit. That gives us 6 parasaurs, which is a great number to have. That's 2 over social, which is fantastic. So we'll get those out, and then we can do Styrax. Well, we'll do galleys, and then we'll work on Styracosaurs and Carnotaurus. So the Carnos, I think the Carnos we'll put in this small pen here. The Carnos should work pretty well in a small enclosure. I think we'll cram as many Carnos in there as we can fit because they're awesome. And also they're pretty good return on appeal. And then we got Herrero, probably goes on the other side here maybe. Or do we want to put... No, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do Carno here, Herrera here. And then when we get Uties, we'll put them in the back section here somewhere. We'll figure out what we need to do to make this work as an enclosure because it's this really weird kind of back path. Maybe we can do a weird wedge here and leave this section open still for something else. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Parasaurs, release via airlift. These go in the nut pen with the Dracorex and the Kamaras. Just make sure I'm right by zooming into dinosaurs. Corythos, Dryos. What else is in there? Maybe that's it. Yeah. And this is the Camarasaurs, and there should be Dracos, which are the little neutral fellows. Yeah, here they are. So there they go, and then we can get the get the other one that is unconscious moved over at the same time. We don't need to hatch the 6th one yet. So we can do galleys first if we want to. And then maybe we'll have welfare on somebody else to hatch the galleys while we do that. Oh, we can actually use the other geneticist to synth too. Well, we also just don't have any currently available welfare, so there's also that. Fine. I think that's... Have we really gone a whole month trying to breed parasaurs? Because I think this is a new replacement contract, and that's very upsetting if true. It's gotta be. That's gotta be why it popped up, right? Unless it pops up multiple times in the month to remind you that you have available contracts, that could be. It is a new feature, so I'm not fully used to it. Oh, interestingly, so these are not performed sequentially. So when you have 4 coming out of the hatchery, 1 being airlifted from the ground, the 1 airlifted from the ground actually does arrive before the hatchery is finished being emptied. Very curious. Styracosaurus is not completed. So I think we do the galleys here while we wait for the rest to complete. And then when the rest is completed, we can do the rest of the Styraco genome. And then we can hatch the other para egg. And yeah, we can't hatch galleys with the rest of the team, so it's just 1 hatch at a time with Jin, but that's fine. That's the plan. Here's the galleys. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of 9. Pretty good. No reason not to hatch them all. We'll get them first, then do the para, because the galley should be a good bit quicker. In terms of fossils, we get our last Styrac, wherever that is hiding here. We get started on the Carnos. Definitely a few batches to be processed there. And so you do that. That leaves us with a geneticist available and unoccupied. Do we... What do we want to push? So Gigant is 3 stars. It looks like the prerequisites were completed. So we can't get Gigant into the park yet again. So we'll ignore that. So then I guess we do Herrera. Which is here, locked behind here. Awkwardly, that takes both of these guys, but it's fine.
Transportation.
As long as we keep the upkeep costs down, I'm perfectly happy to double up on scientists and spend more money that way, because that's a one-time cost and not a perpetual by minute cost. And given the downtime we have, the fact that we keep profits high, relatively speaking, that's actually not that great. It's pretty significant. Like, we're stocking up money.
Asset to be collected.
The longer everything else takes, the more money we stock up for future projects. And once we start to get... okay, great, and that's finally completed. Once we start to get carnivores, we'll also have dinosaurs with shorter lifespans in the park, because right now we've got a lot of either cheap things that die off and we don't really care, like the galleys and struthies, or things with longer lifespans like the sauropods and the hadrosaurs. So let's get the last one of these done. We can get our friend sleeping, and then the Styrac will be done shortly, and we can get that up as well. Did we finish the Corythosaur herd, actually? How many? 5 at least. 6? Okay, 6 Corythosaurs. That seems perfectly fine. We'll have 6 Corythosaurs and 6 Parasaurs, which is an interesting symmetry. And how about the Chunkings? 4. That's fine, too. We could definitely do more, but we don't need to do it now. And then we had a billion Dracorexes and the 3 Camaros. So I imagine the shops here are probably... Holy smokes. Yeah, I was going to say, probably we need more shops. Absolutely do. So we want to put in another set of smalls. So why don't we just... Let's use the existing space that we have here. So, yeah, they need it everywhere. So food, drink, shopping. Yeah, let's do drink here. Kind of weird with it hanging off the corner, but I'm not going to worry about it because this is about efficiency and not about aesthetics. Photo booth, right? Infotainment's worse? Yes. Objectively so. And this is flavored lattes or ice slushies. None of that matters. Yeah, so slushies seems good because we're in a desert. Okay, food. Food and shopping. Weirdly, it's weird. It's like the... Oh, no, you could see the offset. Never mind. So technically... Yeah, the shopping is closer down there, so... it doesn't actually fit. Here? Ah, here. Yeah, let's put it here. That's a good optimization. Yeah, a good optimization of available space. I can say words. All right. Aquarium. Photo a booth. Something with yellow. Formal wear. It's a very yellow park so far in terms of demand. Very strange. Food. Yeah, let's try and make use of the existing power network. If we put this tight here, we might be able to fit one on that back path. Next. So we'll try it. Aquarium, photo booth, and gourmet steaks. Okay, now where are our ratings at? They have not updated.
I loved dinosaurs when I was a kid, and I love them even more now. That's why it's great to have someone like you around who can deal with these objectives while I work with the dinosaurs.
Still at
makes
capacity.
you all
Wait, why are
kinds of
these
awesome.
205? What are we using that's actually pushing these up? Oh, the low-end selfie spot? Yeah. Oh, all the low-end ones actually provide higher capacity. 1687, 17.5. Yeah, let's go for profits. Oh, gift stand. Shit. But we do need the Wyatt. Stuffed toys gift stand, 17.5 versus 17.5 versus 17.5. So I feel like this is maybe a little safer margin. Pretty irrelevant though. You're already at that. Oh, because you're the other one. This is the first one. Wait, did I not do this one? Was one of these already set up? Fuck it, who cares? Doesn't matter.
Not my awesome, but awesome in your own
Okay,
special.
19900. Beautiful.
Transit has commenced.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Small carnivores, research completed. We need a 9 here, so we have that. We just need the specific people to do it with. But we need other dinosaurs in the park anyway first, so maybe we don't care so much. Oh yeah, the other guy's resting, so that we can't do anything with Dar alone until these galleys are out of here. So then, yeah, waiting is the thing to do for the Styrac. More fossils and sabotage in the park. Let's get these processed real quick. And then while that's going on, just double checking that we don't have any other vaccines. Good. Still waiting on that Styrac opportunity. We have a massive sabotage on the electrical fences. Now the big problem, I've already corrected it, but the big problem was the sabotage on the electrical fence prevents power from being transferred through the fence, which resulted in the vast majority of the enclosures back here losing power, and the tour and the viewing platform lost power because the fences were blocking the transfer of power. So we put in a new little substation over here to make sure that doesn't happen again. We can at least keep the tours online. Thankfully, the gyrospheres do not appear to have reset at all, so we're good to go there. We have a pathfinding issue preventing us from automatically taking care of some of the sabotages, so we gotta go do this manually. There's also 3 fucking corpses in the park for some reason. And we have a contract to take a picture, so this is actually almost convenient. That we have to get in a Jeep and do this ourselves. It'd be really fantastic if the Jeep could fucking turn, though. Whoa! Was anybody in here drinking? Perfect.
You dealt with that last objective like a true professional. You should be proud.
Oh.
Alright, there's another reboot job done. That corpse is already being removed. Where's this corpse? Well, that is that corpse. Okay, I think it was... Yeah, the galleys were basically dying as fast as we could replace them. Okay, there's a reboot there, and there's a reboot to be done here, here, here. And then you are full. The other one can go over, start on this side and get these going. Now, of course, as a reminder, this came up in discussion before, if you really want to game the system, you don't fix the last one of these and you never get sabotaged again. But that defeats the purpose and spirit of this challenge. So we're not doing that. We are resetting the fences. Okay, and then we can, let's pause here. We can get this para sent out and we can do the Styraco stint as well. The Styracs are going to go in this. No, they can't because the chunking were in here. So I guess they're going in here, which should be fine. You're cohabiting with just one species right now, so that's fine. Is it? If it's a sauropod, we might have a problem. It's not. It's the paras. Okay, that's fine. The Kamaras should like everybody. They shouldn't give a shit. Yeah. And the paras should like sauropods. So then it won't matter. Yes. So they'll... Oh, they even like Styrac anyway, so it's fine. Okay, yeah. So the Styracs go in the Kamara pen. And that shouldn't matter. All right, Styracosaurus, thirsty 25%, not bad at all. So this should be a nice, easy one and done. Now they have their own food type, which means we probably don't want too many of them in the pen as well. So let's wait for that. Well, I said it wasn't going to be an issue, and I guess I lied, because we actually have an aggressive one and a thirsty one, resulting in merely 2 eggs. So we'll definitely do a second wave. I mean, it's still not going to be as bad as the paras were, getting them to work out. But it's not quite living up to to my hopes and dreams there. All right, you can't reach destination, and we have a storm. Okay, where the fuck are you stuck? You're in the pen right now. Seriously, my dude? All right, but do that. Forget about this one. We'll do this one last. It's not important. 1, 2, 3, 4. What about the other one? The inability of these things to pathfind is very frustrating. Okay, then you're full up on tasks. Fine. Storm, power outage, the usual, disease. Okay, disease is silicosis. Can't do nothing about that. Damage to a bathroom. Okay, you're heading all the way over there. Ranger Team 3 is also busy. Okay, let's forget about 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's forget about these two sections. So you can reboot those two, get that pen fully back online, and then you get down here and get this shit cleaned up. Okay. Okay, Ranger Team 4 finishes reboots. So you're way down here now. We have damaged gate. Might as well repair that preemptively and then get this fixed. What the hell did he even hit? What? His door just like fell off spontaneously. That was weird. Alright, get that. Get that. You... Whoops. You. Can't reach destination. Dude, are you fucking serious? You're right here! What are you talking about? Oh my god, dude. I think it's just the fences being on the map border fucks it up. That's got to be the case. Alright, now you're going to repair that shit. And the message is being so fucking delayed that we don't even know he's stuck until like an hour later. Okay, repair job, repair job. Get in there, do that shit. Alright, you're heading this way. Dinosaurs ready to be released. Yeah, the other Star Axe. Okay, so. Aggressive, bad. Thirsty, bad. Fussy's gonna happen. Can't do nothing about it. Okay, so 6 Styracosaurus, that seems fine. Hatch 'em. Geneticist, go take a vacation. Can't, because the staff center's fucking broke. Fine. Yeah, I can't help but notice the Carnotaurus genome's not going to be completed, so let's go do a dig. Both of you. Great. Job done. Alright, next. Storm is over. We have injuries and disease to deal with. Let's do one of those. Silicosis, surface wounds, silicosis, and probably silicosis. Yes. Okay. Heart can be opened. Let's dispatch the medical team over here for a treatment. So we have to do that one manually. And then you are theoretically able to pathfind. Yeah, it looks like that's true. Okay. Get that repaired. What are we doing in here, guys? Silicosis. Silicosis and silicosis. Okay. And after that one does staff center, theoretically you can go fix the gate. And he'll be over there fixing the gate. We can take control and manually fix the problematic fence section. Okay. Reboot, fix gate. while you're around here, you can do some amenity repairs in case they get sabotaged. They're ready to be dealt with. And we can just do this right now. So reboot, fix. Okay, great. Go back, do your jobs. Everybody good? Everything fixed? More or less. I can't help but notice there still appears to be some sort of injury or disease somewhere. Injury. Presumably... No, it's still this surface wounds. Okay, that's fine. Great. Min pop 2. We can release these Styrax. Let's get the Styrax out right away. These guys... Why don't we put these guys over here? Maybe they'll stay by this waterway. If we're lucky. Like, if all their food is over here, maybe they'll just stay. I doubt it, but maybe. Okay, fences have been fixed for the first time in a long time. And everything is good and happening. Cool. 50 minutes, or 50 seconds on the eggs. Carnotaurus genome will be complete, but it will take 2 batches of fossils to process. We do have 2 batches worth of jobs available for this guy in terms of his rest, so that's fine. And then with Herrera, we might want to get going on that so that we can do the unlock. So that's going to take both of our dudes as well. So I think maybe it makes more sense to do the research next after these fossils are done. When we have these guys on hand, because then we can go dig up the Herreras while we're doing it. 3 minutes, 3 minutes. Yeah, like the timers sync up really well too. So I think we'll do that. The Styrax are being delivered to their own side of the enclosure. It looks like the first one's coming down right now. The 2 are close, so then the other 4 are immediately following them back up as well. So what do we get for Styrax skin? We get Yukon Rana. That's not a bad skin at all. I do like the red head crest on the Styrax. The little patches, the false eyes almost. Those are pretty cool. Base skin color could probably be better. I think there are some more interesting skin colors with this exact pattern to see. But it's not bad. It blends into the desert environment pretty well. It looks like it belongs in this part. Alright, gate failure. That's bad. Double gates might be protecting us again if we're lucky. Solitary gate failure there, solitary failure there. Oh, this one is actually super minor. It looks like there's only 2 gates. Actually, maybe that was the 3rd one there, but there's not a single gate that actually has opened the park up. Fantastic. So, let's go get that. And yeah, I guess it is just the 2. Alright, excellent stuff. The Styrax appear to be doing pretty well so far. It looks like we've got 4 of them down. Margins are really good. But I'm really curious to see if they'll actually stay here, given that their only food is here. Like, in theory, they won't generally stay there. They'll wander around aimlessly because that's how the AI works. But can they actually wander all the way over here before they want to go eat again? Very curious to see what happens. Like, if the AI, like, if the random walk pattern or however it works for the dinosaurs, whatever decides where they go, if that actually leashes back to the food quickly enough, we might be able to play around with a no-fence square park, or square map park build. And when I say no fences, I mean, like, we'll fence in the visitor area and have the park itself be like an open safari type thing. And, how will that work in practice? That's a good question. We might have to have like separate little nodes of visitor areas connected by like monorail or something that are fenced in. And then we do like a ring of like remote viewing galleries around them maybe. That could be pretty sick. It'd be like Safari Zone 2. Because it'd be a single enclosure, but it'd be inverted. Like the dinosaurs would be essentially free roaming on an entire square map. I'm very curious about that now, actually. I might do a test run of that in my own time. Because I can just generate like a square map build, put in like groups of dinosaurs in the corners with their food types and water, and just see, like, let it run for an hour and see what happens. If they more or less just stick around where they're happy and they're able to actually, like, leash back if there's enough open space between what they want for food and water versus like the actual space of the map. That might be pretty cool. Well, with the gate sabotage, I think we've got enough stuff here to wrap up for today. So let's get the Herrerasaur research underway. We'll use, yeah, we need both geneticists, so there's no decision making to be made here. That gets that done, and then we can start digging up Herrerasaurus while we work on getting the Carnotaurs cloned and established. In the meantime, with our other people, I don't think there's much to do here. In fact, I'm pretty confident there's nothing to do here. Yep, that seems correct. Well, that'll be it for this episode. Till next time.